city of sirens, the echoes keep calling. Chalk lines on asphalt, dreams keep falling. Graffiti sermons on a brick facade, preach revolution, but the preacher's flawed. Corner store wisdom, $1 buys a lesson under flickering fluorescence. Hope's depressing. Rats run the alleys, they scurry in packs, while the hustlers count the seconds, dodging the traps. Concrete reverie, shadows on the wall. Every step's a gamble, every move's a brawl. Street lights flicker, dreams dissolve in the mist. City never sleeps, just clenches its fists. Pigeon feather scatter, rooftop debates. Moon's a cracked mirror, reflecting our fates. Tales of the stoop, old heads spill a tea. Wisdom laced with pain, truth ain't always free. Dollar sliced dinners, hunger pangs persist. The blocks of clenched jaw can't escape its grip. Subway sermons from prophets in rags preach apocalypse, while the tourists just laugh. Echoes in the tunnel, steel serpent scream. Rush hour chaos chasing fractured dreams. From Harlem to Queens, Bronx to BK. The city's a chessboard, pawns get played, get played. Concrete jungle, dreams in a chokehold. Fire escape sagas, the nights stay cold. Pigeons play lookout, corner store schemes. Baggy jeans dragging, pockets full of dreams. Subway symphony, rats tap dance. Graffiti walls preach, hood's last chance.
Brooklyn shadows, where the street lights flicker.
Hustle moves fast, but the clock ticks quicker.
Brooklyn shadows,
Hear the echo, the call. Rise with the struggle, or you bound to fall.
Brooklyn shadows,
Where the street lights flicker. Hustle moves fast, but the clock ticks quicker.
Brooklyn shadows,
Hear the echo, the call. Rise with the struggle, or you bound to fall. Tim's on pavement, soul scuffed with regret. Card games on crates, smoke mingles with sweat. Cabbie horn shout, rhythm of the block. Dope fiends nod, stuck to the clock. Stoop philosophers, spit gospel through cracks. Life's a dice game, double sixes or scraps. Chalk outlines whisper, names fade to ether. Chain link fences hold secrets of believers. Brownstones crumble, but the stories remain. Every brick a chapter, every crack the pain.
Brooklyn shadows,
Where the street lights flicker. Hustle moves fast, but the clock ticks quicker.
Brooklyn shadows,
Hear the echo, the call. Rise with the struggle, or you bound to fall.
Brooklyn shadows,
Where the street lights flicker. Hustle moves fast, but the clock ticks quicker.
Brooklyn shadows,
Hear the echo, the call. Rise with the struggle, or you bound to fall. Corner bodegas, neon buzzing like bees. Cigarette smoke swirls in the cool night breeze.
Brooklyn shadows,
Deep in the soul, underground beats where the stories unfold.
Lights hum, shadows play tag with the rats. Subway symphonies, graffiti signed in black caps. Pizza grease, fingerprints on folded dollar stacks. Concrete jungle where the wolves wear Knicks hats. Dodge the potholes, life's a hopscotch board. Bodega cats nap where dreams are ignored. Echoes of boom bap from a broke tape deck. Past lives etched in bricks, respect the architects.
City shadow,
Creeping through the night,
where the dreams and schemes never see the light. City shadow,
whispers in the cracks. Every step forward feels like 10 steps back.
city shadow,
Creeping through the night,
where the dreams and schemes never see the light. City shadow,
whispers in the cracks. Every step forward feels like 10 steps back. Pigeons, cool sermons, church bells clash the skyline. Steam vents, hissing secret sidewalks feed the grind. Corner preachers bark selling heaven on layaway. Drugstore poets jot rhymes that never pay. Elevator broken, 10 flights to the struggle. Landlord's ghost collects rent through the rubble. Fire escapes twist like snakes up the spines of tenements that crumble but still hold the line.
City shadow,
Creeping through the night,
with the dreams and schemes never see the light. City shadow,
whispers in the cracks. Every step forward feels like 10 steps back.
city shadow,
Creeping through the night,
with the dreams and schemes never see the light. City shadow,
whispers in the cracks. Every step forward feels like 10 steps back.
Subway screech, graffiti preach, steel wheels hum. Corner store dreams, bag of chips, quarter gum, fire hydrant gush. Kids splash in the heat, echoes of the city, boom bap heartbeat. Alley cat creeping, trash bag maze, fire escape ladders, endless haze. Deli man slicing, pastrami on rye. Pigeons plotting cool, rooftops fly. Concrete jungle, shadows and smoke. Dreams rise high, but the system's a choke. Brick by brick, build a break. The city don't sleep, it just takes. Payphone ringing, secrets exchanged, pocket full of lint, lives rearranged. Man with a briefcase, eyes on the ground. Woman with a story, lost and found. Park bench prophets, sipping on truth. Rhyme scheme since my misspent youth. Elevator store, skyscraper confessions. The skyline looms, endless questions. Red light blinking, hope on pause. Sirens screaming, breaking laws. Echoes in the tunnel, past comes back. Dusty grooves spin the needle, cracks. Red light blinking, hope on pause. Sirens screaming, breaking laws. Echoes in the tunnel, past comes back. Dusty grooves spin the needle, cracks. Red light blinking. Red light blinking, 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 blinking. Red light blinking. Red light blinking, 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 blinking. Yeah, yeah, hey.
Yeah.
You never dabble. Treat straight. Yo, 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 yo. Pavement whisper, city lights dimming low. Street symphony plays where the cold winds blow. Rats in the subway chasing cheddar dreams. Corner hustlers plot, stitching fraction seams. Graffiti hieroglyphs on brick walls preach. Truth too raw for the suits to teach. Concrete jungle, the stories unravel. Dusty vinyl crackle, life's a gavel. Echoes in the alley, truth rings true. What you give to the block comes back to you. Pigeon wings flutter over chain link gates. Destiny's a dice game, hopes the stakes. Man on the corner selling stolen clocks. Time don't heal, it just tick-tocks. Broadway shadows dance with fire escapes. Every block's a novel, every chapter reshapes. Concrete jungle, the stories unravel. Dusty vinyl crackle, life's a gavel. Echoes in the alley, truth rings true. What you give to the block comes back to you. Fire hydrant showers, kids dodge the spray. Tomorrow's not promised, just another day. Broken glass glitters like a starless sky. Dreams take flight, but some dreams die. Subway screech, the train moves on. Another chapter closed, another soul gone. Ink-stained streets, the pen bleeds deep. In the city that never sleeps, stories never sleep. All these never sleep. symphonies. Rats on a platform, graffiti tag hieroglyphs, tales of the storm. Corner store dreams in a paper bag wrap. Pavement sermons, souls caught in the trap. Street lights flicker, Morse code for the lost. Hustlers count scars, tally up the cost. Male steam rises, ghosts of ambition. Every block whispers, survive or submission. City shadows dance, they don't need permission. Concrete jungle hums, no intermission. Brick walls talk, they echo the mission. City shadows move, forever transition.
Pigeon wing gospel, rooftop choirs. Church bells clash with cop car sirens. Brownstone stoops, the elders hold court. Stories of survival, pain, their only sport. Crumpled dollars traded for hope in a vial. Courtrooms pack dreams on a docket for trial. Kids chalk on the sidewalk, outlines of pain. Every heartbeat here sinks to the train. Fire escape ladders to nowhere fast. Windows cracked, frames holding the past. Dusty vinyl skips, looping the truth. A needle digs deep, scars etch the proof on that game.
Tell a hero's tale. Broken bottles in the corner glint faint. Street light halos, but the air smells taint. A cipher sparks where the shadows stay cold. Stories traded, the young and the old. Subway tales, where the echoes scream. City's veins pumping life through a dream. Steel snakes rattle, the rhythm don't fail. Ride the line, these are subway tales. With a boombox, bassline's a menace. Hustler count stacks, one eye on his sentence. Lady in a fur coat, clutching a purse tight. Teenagers tag names under flickering lights. Old man hums a tune, eyes on the floor. The door slide open, the world's at war. Subway tales, where the echoes scream. City's veins pumping life through a dream. Steel snakes rattle, the rhythm don't fail. Ride the line, these are subway tales. The turnstiles, now it swipes in size. Every face a novel, truth wrapped in lies. Concrete symphony, the maestro unseen. Midnight's orchestra in the city machine. Subway tales, where the echoes scream. City's veins pumping life through a dream. Steel snakes rattle, the rhythm don't fail. Ride the line, these are subway tales. Graffiti trains hum tales in the iron veins. Seeming jungle heartbeat, cold and full of pain. Corner store profits, spitting futures in vain. Pigeons crew over stoops, rhythm rise the A-train. City don't sleep, insomniac dreams crawl. Manholes breathe steam, Shadows stretch tall, cardboard king spinning, windmill stalls, echoes of the past in these brick walls. Subway serenade under city lights where the rats run fast and the fists ignite. Steel wheels singing through the urban night. Subway serenade, the soul takes flight. Subway serenade under city lights where the rats run fast and the fists ignite. Steel wheels singing through the urban night. Subway serenade, the soul takes flight. Pocket full of lint, but the hunger's real. Turnstiles clank, gotta jump for the meal. Ciphers in the park, beats crackle and peel. Dreams painted on the skyline, broken but still. Junkies not slow, stories etched in the skin. Alleyway whispers where the stories begin. Life's a chessboard, pawns play to win, but the king's in check, drowning in gin. Underground symphony, echoes of the block. From Brooklyn to the Bronx, ticking hands on the clock. Boom bap, heartbeat, ticking never stops. New York City blues, carved in bedrock.
Take the ran in the back. Crack sidewalks, dreams in the rubble. Corner store gospel, survival through the struggle. Graffiti sermons, trains screaming through the night. Hustlers post on stoops, plotting moves under the light. Pigeon wings flap, city symphony sings. Rusty fire escapes where the echoes cling. Dice games roll, fake gambles in the breeze. Pockets full of lint, but still chasing the cheese. These streets talk, they whisper my name. Every brick holds a story of pain. Concrete jungle, I was born in the flame. NYC veins pump the struggle through the game. These streets talk, they whisper my name. Every brick holds a story of pain. Concrete jungle, I was born in the flame. NYC veins pump the struggle through the game. Elevator broke, climb the stories of the poor. Mama praying daily, her knees sore on the floor. Rats in the alley, roaches in the kitchen. Dreams in the distance, but we steady wishing. Bodega cat, king of the deli throne. Bullet shells gleam where the streetlights moan. Siren serenade, lullabies for the lost. Every step forward feels like it's double the cost. Subway cars rattle, steel snakes in the dirt. Streetlight halos, blessing sinners in the murk. Chasing time like it owes me a dime. Life's a cipher, spitting rhymes just to climb. Easy man. They'll take a tugging like the rat in the rock. These streets talk, they whisper my name. Every brick holds a story of pain. Concrete jungle, I was born in the flame. NYC veins pump the struggle through the game. These streets talk, they whisper my name. Every brick holds a story of pain. Concrete jungle, I was born in the flame. NYC veins pump the struggle through the game. They'll take a tugging like the rat in the rock. Everybody knows and that is to die. Easy there, man. They'll take a tuck like the rat in the mind. Everybody knows and that is to die. Of the corner where the hustlers weave. Chalk outlines, dreams tangled in the grime. Rats play witness to the rhythm of crime. Turnstile click, pocket full of change. Graffiti hieroglyphs, screaming out names. Fumes in the air, a metallic bouquet. Night trains hum songs of yesterday. Riding through the tunnels where the shadows speak. Every car a story, every face unique. Steel serpent sways, secrets in the streak. The city never sleeps, just hides and peaks. Riding through the tunnels where the shadows speak. Every car a story, every face unique. Steel serpent sways, secrets in the streak. The city never sleeps, just hides and peaks. Newsprint fingers, ink Zips traded hand to hand. Boombox preacher, sermons of the damned, chasing salvation on the subway jam. Pigeons coo above while the sinners repent. Pennies on the rail, every cent well spent. A kid with a dream, sketchbook in his lap, drawing futures while the present collapse. Neon lights flicker, a pulse in the mist. Sidewalk prophets on a lyrical twist. Chain link fences, guard forgotten bliss. A love letter to the city I could never resist. Riding through the tunnels where the shadows speak. Every car a story, every face unique. Steel serpent's ways, secrets in its streak. The city never sleeps, just hides and peeks. Riding through the tunnels where the shadows speak. Every car a story, every face unique. Steel serpent's ways, secrets in its streak. The city never sleeps, just hides and peeks.
Yo. Bodega smells, sour milk and burnt toast. Graffiti tags on the walls, ghosts of the most. Corner ciphers spitting heat, call it street pros. Metro card swipes, dodging turnstile woes. Cement jungle where the rats play chess. Cracked sidewalks, dreams compressed. From the rooftop, skyline flex. City never sleeps, just take short breaths. Subway stories, echoes in the train. Every car's a novel, joy and pain. Steel wheels screaming, underground veins. City life courses, it's all in the frame. Hot summer hydrants blasting the mist. Kids jumping the spray like simple whisk. Hot summer's hydrants blasting the mist. Kids jump in the spray, life simple bliss. Old heads playing dominoes, fists clenched tight, arguing about the Knicks under dim street lights. Pigeon wings flap, rhythm of the block. Deals go down in shadows, time ticks on the clock. Corner preachers holler, salvation talk while the hustlers make their money. Sidewalk shark, rusted fire escape, stairway to the moon. Alley cats singing their midnight tune. Steam pipes hissing, secrets to coon. City holds a million tales, always in bloom. Hot summer's hydrants blasting the mist. Kids pitch jump in the spray like simple bliss. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet.
Yeah. Concrete jungle, hear the hiss of the steam. Graffiti walls tell stories, paint drips in the seams. Token in my pocket, destination unseen. Life's a crooked dealer, and I'm caught in between. Saw a man on the corner, eyes lost in the haze. His cardboard sign read, just trying to see better days. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Underground symphony, the cipher repeats. Broken dreams riding on these iron seats. Subway chronicles, where the real ones meet. Turnstile click, dodge the transit cop. Hustler selling bootlegs, headphones bob. Rats play tag by the trash they drop. This the city's heartbeat, never gonna stop. Lady preaching scriptures, voice cuts through the den. Repent for your sins, but the train pulls in.
Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway streets, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet.
Neon lights flicker through a cracked glass pane. Tales of survival etched in every vein. Steel snakes slither through the midnight rain. Every car a story, every face a name.
Kids with spray cans tagging names on the line. Legacy and colors chasing space and time. The old man mumbles, his words don't rhyme, but wisdom's in the shuffle of his pantomime. City never sleeps, but it dreams and grime. Subway chronicles, my eternal shrine. Eternal shrine, eternal shrine, eternal shrine, eternal shrine, eternal shrine. He rap, trap, tap beats. Subway street seats, the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet. Subway street seats, the rhythm of the streets. Subway street speaks the rhythm of the streets. Subway chronicles where the real ones meet.
Corner store aroma, stale bread and bologna. Fiends in the alley, schemes thicker than cannoli. Graffiti hieroglyphs on bricks, tales from the lonely. Manhole covers whisper secret city phonies. Concrete echoes, the streets don't forget. Every step a story, every shadow a threat. Concrete echo, where the sun barely sets. The city don't sleep, just collects its debts. Payphones, shirt rumors, ghosts hum in the steam. Dreams in the gutter where the rats plot a scheme. Elevated groans in the projects unseen. Life's a chessboard, checkmate, ain't always clean. Cardboard beds hum lullabies of despair. Pigeons preach, sermons in polluted air. So I sing bass lines, the rhythm's unfair. But the hustle never sleeps, the grind's always there. Concrete echoes, the streets don't forget. Every step a story, every shadow a threat. Concrete echo, where the sun barely sets. The city don't sleep, just collects its debts. Concrete echoes, the streets don't forget. Every step a story, every shadow a threat. Concrete echo, where the sun barely sets. The city don't sleep, just collects its debts. Dusty beats spin, life's a loop on repeat. Shoelaces frayed from the miles on his feet. In the city's heartbeat, where the old souls meet. The echoes never die, they just change the beat.
Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Stepped out the turnstile, echoes in the tunnels hum. Graffiti scriptures, hieroglyphics where the trains run. Pigeons on the platform, plotting like they own it. Rats in the shadows, scheming, they opponents. The vendor sells dreams in a bag of hot pretzels. Quarter water visions, thirst trapped on cold metals. The city don't sleep, insomnia in the bricks. Skyscraper canyons where the sunlight flicks. Subway dreams, underground seams. Life in the cracks, stitched at the beams. Grit in the air, the city that gleams. This ain't a movie, it's realer than it seems. Bodega cat naps, lounging on a milk crate, dodging the drama, sipping coffee while the bills lay. Corner store gospel, preachers with the lotto slips. Hope scratched off, but the prayers never miss. Boombox sermons, beats blast the sermons. Kids double dutch, the rope cuts the currents. Cops patrol slow, tension in the sirens wail. Freedom's just a token, sold out on the rail. Subway dreams, underground seams. Life in the cracks, stitched at the beams. Grit in the air, the city that gleams. This ain't a movie, it's realer than it seems. Rat Bell, Rat Bell, Rat Bell, Rat Bell, Rat Bell, Rat Bell.
Vinyl, the needle spins, ancient hymns where the street lights flicker and the story begins. Graffiti tags dance on the subway cars. Dreams trapped inside the corner bodega jars. Brick walls whisper secrets, alleys hum the blues. Pigeons gossiping cold, flapping their worn out shoes. Concrete jungle, echoes of the struggle. Every block a puzzle, every hustle subtle. rhymes delivered, every rhyme superb. Blacktop sermons where the sun don't shine. Drip drops of wisdom from a fire hydrant spine. $1 in the pocket, dreams heavy like stone. Statues of ambition carved in the unknown. Skyscrapers scrape, shadows stretch long. Concrete veins pump blood through the throng. Voices collide, a cacophony of dreams. Brooklyn to the Bronx, stitched body sings. Body sing, 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 body sing. Concrete jungle, echoes of the struggle. Every block a puzzle, every hustle subtle. Survive the shuffle, the rumble, the trouble. Concrete jungle, life in the bubble. Fade to black, the vinyl spins its last groove. The city never sleeps, always on the move. A story for every crack, every corner, every line. Concrete jungle, forever intertwined. Corner bodegas glow dim. Dreams sold for quarters, the streets growing thin. Rats dance in shadow, sewer symphony hums. Mom's praying for sons, but the devil still comes. Pigeons on the wire that chatter a cipher. Blueprints of survival sketched in fire. Concrete chronicles, echoes in the cracks, stories in the bricks. Ain't no turning back, city that never sleeps, but it sure does weep. Dreams on repeat, buried 6 feet deep. Concrete chronicles, echoes in the cracks, stories in the bricks. Ain't no turning back, city that never sleeps, but it sure does weep. Dreams on repeat, buried 6 feet deep. Graffiti murals tell tales of lost crews. Subway cars scream with metallic blues. Ain't no stars in the sky, just the glow of the trains. Pains of currency traded, soaked in the rain. Rooftop prophets preach to the void. Voices scratch like vinyl, their hope destroyed. Elevators creak, climb to heaven's lobby. Hallways reek, the center life's robbery. Sirens serenade the night, relentless choir. City burns slow, an eternal fire. Concrete chronicles, echoes in the cracks, stories in the bricks. Ain't no turning back, city that never sleeps, but it sure does weep. Dreams on repeat, buried 6 feet deep. Concrete chronicles, echoes in the cracks, stories in the bricks. Ain't no turning back, city that never sleeps, but it sure does weep. Dreams on repeat, buried 6 feet deep. So the vinyl spins, dusty grooves of despair. NYC's heartbeat, a rhythm beyond repair. Through the grime and grind, the city still stands. A monument to struggle, built by these hands. See God in again, and again, and again, and again, and again. See God in again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Yeah. You don't sit on right and no sag. The skyline cuts like a razor's edge. Promises teeter on the rooftop ledge. Alleyways whisper where the shadows dwell. Every block a story, every crack a tale. Corner store symphonies, the street lights hum. Cardboard castles where the ciphers come. Graffiti whispers on a brick red spine. Spit verses sharper than a box cutter line. Pigeons preach sermons on tenement sills, where dreams get flattened by the landlord's bills. Gutter runs deep, ain't no shallow regret. Every step's a gamble, Russian roulette. jungle, heartbeat of the block, where the vinyl spins and the time won't stop. Echoes of the struggle in the subways roar. The city got a soul, can't ignore. Concrete jungle, heartbeat of the block, where the vinyl spins and the time won't stop. Echoes of the struggle in the subways roar. The city got a soul, can't ignore. Cabbie cusses, exhaust fogs the air. Dollar slice dinner, we ain't eating rare. Subway preachers with the end time spiel, while the pickpockets' fingers move quick as steel. Fire escapes twist like metallic vines, climbing up dreams that the world declines. Park bench prophets dropping jewels in the dark. Wisdom carved deep in the beat of the heart. The skyline cuts like a razor's edge. Promises teeter on the rooftop ledge. Alleyways whisper where the shadows dwell. Every block a story, every crack a tell. The skyline cuts like a razor's edge. Promises teeter on the rooftop ledge. Alleyways whisper where the shadows dwell. Every block a story, every crack a tell.
City heartbeat, boom bap in my chest. Graffiti walls, whisper secrets, unrest. Corner bodega, cats chilling on crates. Dreams sold in brown bags, sealed fates. Elevator broke, 16 flights of regret. Concrete jungle, ain't no safety net. Grab Joe and I want it gon' down. Concrete echoes, where the shadows speak. Skyscrapers hum, but the lights feel bleak. Where we hustle, where the weak don't tread. Concrete echoes, hear the city's thread. Concrete echoes, where the shadows speak. Skyscrapers hum, but the lights feel bleak. Where we hustle, where the weak don't tread. Concrete echoes, hear the city set. Subway sermons, preachers with gold teeth. Dodging rats, dodging heat, a city beneath. Pigeons plotting, rooftops they rain. Brooklyn bridges, sigh under endless strain. Boombox symphonies, beats on repeat. Rhyme sharper than a butcher on the meat. Lights blink, Morse code to the lost. Every choice made here comes at a cost. Echoes of sirens, lullabies for the brave. Every block a story, every soul away. Every soul away, every soul away. Bad Joanna, one and go down. Concrete echoes, where the shadows speak. Skyscrapers hum, but the lights feel bleak. Where we hustle, where the weak don't tread. Concrete echoes, hear the city's thread. Concrete echoes, where the shadows speak. Skyscrapers hum, but the lights feel bleak. Where we hustle, where the weak don't tread. Concrete echoes, hear the city's thread.
Walls whisper, alley cats yawn. Subway symphony plays till dawn. Pavement bruised, gum spots, worn out shoes. Dreams and graffiti, truth in the hues. Street light sermons, rats do the jitterbug. Bag lady humming, clutching a tattered rug. Chopped cheese aroma, corner store gospel. Cardboard beds, this city colossal. City shadows, they dance and they creep. Neon halos, where the sinners don't sleep. Concrete symphony, hearts never hollow. City shadows, they lead, we follow. City shadows, they dance and they creep. Neon halo, where the sinners don't sleep. Concrete symphony, hearts never hollow. City shadows, they lead, we follow. Brownstone staircases, dice games and tents. Fiends doing math, no common sense. Fire escape opera, tunes in the wires. Echoes of legends, the block inspires. Mailbox full, but the rent's still late. Chalk line sketch out the city's fate. Siren serenade, metal gate slam. Survive off hustle or drown in the scam. City shadows, they dance and they creep. Neon hate. symphony, hearts never hollow. City shadows, they lead, we follow. City shadows, they dance and they creep. Neon halo, where the sinners don't sleep. Concrete symphony, hearts never hollow. City shadows, they lead, we follow. You know that it.
Backpacks heavy, dreams in the seams of it. Graffiti tags dance where the trains commit. Subway symphony, rats in the pit. Dollar slice dinner ain't no gourmet lit. Card swipes fail, jump the turnstile gate. Concrete jungle, love mixed with hate. The city's alive, it hums, it thrives. Neon veins pumping through 9 to 5. Subway chronicles, the grind survives. Where hope and hustle keep the dream alive. Street light halos crown the late night scene. Corner store profits push nicotine. Boombox echoes, ciphers in the mist. Cold wind bites, sharp as a flick wrist. Park bench sermons, wisdom for a buck. Echoes of ambition through the city's muck. Drip drop leaks from the rusted beams. Pavement cracks cradle forgotten dreams. Voices collide, languages blend. This is the story that will never end.
When Subway Chronicles. This is the story that will never end. When Subway Chronicles.
The city's alive, it hums, it thrives. Neon veins pumping through 9 to 5. Subway chronicles, the grind survives. Where hope and hustle keep the dream alive. Dusty vinyl spins, the story stays. Tight drum breaks on the tracks we blaze. From the underground up, we claim our phase. Subway chronicles, New York's maze. Subway chronicles, New York's maze. Of the needle, Sam Rasta survival. Concrete sermons, graffiti stain revival. Pigeons in the alley plotting moves like chess. Cabbie dodging potholes, city never rests. Chips on my shoulder, heavy like bodegas. Dreams in the paper bag, chase them through Vegas. Fire escapes whisper, secrets of the block. Elders on the stoop, time frozen in the clock. This city breathes, it heaves, it groans. Steel veins pumping life through bones. A jungle built of brick and stone. Survive or perish, you're on your own. This city breathes, it heaves, it groans. Steel veins pumping life through bones. A jungle built of brick and stone. Survive or perish, you're on your own. Late night echoes, sirens sing the blues. Street lights flicker, shadows pay their dues. Subway symphonies, rats keep the tempo. Corner store profits, wisdom fundamental. Broadway's a mirage, lights drown the truth. A hustler's cathedral, lost dreams of youth. Blood on the sidewalk, stories untold. Tales etched in pavement, legends unfold. This city breathes, it heaves, it groans. Steel veins pumping life through bones. A jungle built of brick and stone. Survive or perish, you're on your own. This city breathes, it heaves, it groans. Steel veins pumping life through bones. A jungle built of brick and stone. Survive or perish, you're on your own.
rats in the tunnels, the steel wheels scream. Graffiti whisper secrets on a concrete dream. Corner bodega, the center hot grease. Pigeon strut through chaos, city never at peace. A man with a sax plays notes out of tune. Echoes bounce off walls mixed with the subway's croon. Stories on the A train, heavy with the weight. City lights flicker, chasing dreams too late. Steel beasts rumble, tracks hum a song. Subway chronicles where we all belong.
Where we all belong. Where we all belong. Where we all belong. Where we all belong.
Shoebox apartments, roaches play tag. Hustlers sling hope wrapped in brown paper bags. Chip brick facades, shadows hide the scars. Street lights buzz like they talking to the stars. Cabbie yells curses, dodging puddle pits. While a kid on the corner perfects his spit. Stories on the A train, heavy with the weight. City lights flicker, chasing dreams too late. Steel beasts rumble, tracks summer song. Subway chronicles where we all belong.
Where we all belong. Where we all belong. Where we all belong. Where we all belong.
Turnstile symphony, coins hit the ground. Every face a story, lost and found. From Harlem to Brooklyn, boroughs collide. The rhythm of the city, no place to hide.
Where we all belong. Where we all belong. Where we all belong. Where we all belong.
Stories on the A train, heavy with the weight. City lights flicker, chasing dreams too late. Steel beasts rumble, tracks hum a song. Subway chronicles where we all belong.
Where we all belong. Where we all belong. Where we all belong. Where we all belong.
Cinder block jungle where the echoes still linger. Rats in the subway, dirt under the fingernail trigger. Graffiti whispers, stories on the brick walls. Echoes of legends, rising where the grit falls. Corner bodega, incense and blunt raps. Cold concrete, stained dreams, no maps. Sidewalk symphony, the boom bap gospel. Hustlers preach truth, apostles with nostrils.
Concrete shadow.
The city don't sleep. Dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadow.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep.
Concrete shadow.
The city don't sleep. Dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadow.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep. Elevator stalled, 14 flights to climb. Rust in the pipes, water tasting like grime. Pigeons flying coops on a fire escape. Cops circle blocks, another chase takes shape. Brown bag sermons, wisdom in the malt. Cracks in the pavement, the city's default. Man with the sax plays blues for $1. Echoes through the tunnel, pain in every holler.
Concrete shadow.
The city don't sleep. Dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadow.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep.
Concrete shadow.
The city don't sleep. Dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadow.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep. Elevator store. Elevator store. Elevator store. Elevator store.
Concrete shadow.
The city don't sleep. Dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadow.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep.
Concrete shadow.
The city don't sleep. Dreams in the gutters where the broken hearts weep.
Concrete shadow.
The stories run deep, from the rooftops to alleys, the secrets we keep.
for the lost picture.
Echoes in the alley where the roaches hold court. Concrete jungle, my jungle gym of thought. Fiends lean, dreams crushed under Timberland boots. The corner store symphony where ambition uproots. Payphones buzzing, secrets in the static. Life cinematic, but the real feels tragic. Life cinematic, but the real feels tragic. City shadows where the street lights flicker. Dreams move slow, but the clock ticks quicker. City shadows, painted walls, faded scriptures. Survive the night or become a lost picture. Brownstones weak, fire escapes hold weight. Kids play ball, hoop dreams meet fate. Subway preachers, preaching to the deaf. The rhythm of the train mirrors every lost breath. Bodegas hum with the soundtrack of hunger. Every block tells a story, some shorter, some longer. Life cinematic, what the real feels tragic. Graffiti hieroglyphs, prophets with a spray can. Chalk outlines, trace the sins of the wasteland. Echoes in the tenements, whispers through the bricks. The city breathes heavy, heart beats quick. City shadows where the street lights flicker. Dreams move slow, but the clock ticks quicker. City shadows, painted walls, faded scriptures. Survive the night or become a lost picture. Ashes on the sidewalk, stories in the dust. Hustle never sleeps, but the grind breeds rust. City shadows linger, they never fade away. The block stays alive, even when dreams decay. Even when dreams decay. A rat scurries past, tail long as a 4-train. Graffiti scripture scrawled on brick walls. Raw pain, manhole steam, whisper secrets to the moon. Street lights flicker, hum a broken tune. Corner bodegas, incense with stale chips. Cracked sidewalk dreams, hope with frail grips. The preacher on the corner, voice hoarse from the preach. Says heaven ain't far, but it's just out of reach. Subway sermons, city breathes sermons. Metal wheels screaming, underground learning. Concrete jungle, where we keep churning. Subway sermons, subway sermons, subway sermons. City breathes sermons, metal wheels screaming. Underground learning, concrete jungle, where we keep churning. Subway sermons, subway sermons. Elevated tracks cast shadows on the Ave. Kids playing dice, lives tossed with a laugh. Fire escape balconies, cyphers spit truth. OGs reminiscing ghost stories of youth. Boom bap echoes, a heartbeat in the grime. Time don't stop, but we rhyme against time. Sellers hold the city's tears, rivers of regret. But the grind keeps calling, ain't no rest yet. Subway sermons, city breathes sermons. Metal wheels screaming, underground learning. Concrete jungle, where we keep churning. Subway sermons, subway sermons. Subway sermons, subway sermons, subway sermons, subway sermons, subway sermons. Steel snakes slither under city light dimmers. Graffiti tag scriptures, tales of the sinners. Metro cards flipping, dreams slipping through fingers. Turnstile prophets, hope lingers then withers. Concrete hymns, sing it in the night. Subway serenade, shadows in the light. Echoes of the struggle, whispers of the fight. Subway serenade, ride till the dawn's bite. Bodega cats lounging, neon buzz humming. Corner store sermons where the lost keep coming. Pizza slice wisdom, folded in dripping. City that don't sleep, but it sure keeps sipping. Steel wheels clacking, rhythm of the veins. Tunnel visions clash, memories and stains. Maps crumpled, routes tangled in chains. Searching for the exit, but it all remains. Concrete hymns, sing it in the night. Subway serenade, shadows in the light. Echoes of the struggle, whispers of the fight. Subway serenade, ride till the dawn's bite. Concrete hymns, sing it in the night. Subway serenade, shadows in the light. Echoes of the struggle, whispers of the fight. Subway serenade, ride till the dawn's bite. Concrete hymns, sing it in the night. Concrete hymns.
Sing it in the night. Sing it in the night. Sing it in the
Back of the train where the shadows breathe. Graffiti hieroglyphs on the walls that weave. City symphony, rats in the alley scheme. Echoes of a saxophone haunt my dream. Brown bag lunch, hunger ain't got no shame. Stomach growling louder than the 4 train. Subway tales under city lights. Steel wheels sing through the endless night. Subway tales where the stories collide. Lost souls ride, nowhere to hide. Corner preacher spitting fire, voice raw. Hustler slinging hope by the bodega door. Kids play tag with the ghost of a better day. Street lights flicker like they don't wanna stay. Boombox sermons break beats in the park. Echoes of a cipher sparking in the dark. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Subway tales under city lights. Steel wheels sing through the endless night. Subway tales where the stories collide. Lost souls ride, nowhere to hide. Ropes are scattered when the turnstile clanks. Dreams crush flat like a penny on the tracks. Every stop's a chapter, every seat a stage where the poets and the hustlers write the same page. Subway tales under city lights. Steel wheels sing through the endless night. Subway tales where the stories collide. Lost souls ride, nowhere to hide. Late night subway, graffiti glass panes. Echoes of footsteps, beats in the brain. Pigeon feathers flooded near a drain. Felt tip tags, scream out the pain. Baggy jeans drag on gum stuck towels. Corner preacher shout about end times, wow. Token clinks, turnstile spins. Underground gospel where the story begins. City don't sleep, nah, barely blinks. Dreams lost in the cracks, hope clings to the brink. Lights flash fast, steel snakes unwind. Subway serenade, rhythm of the grind. Old man with a sax, fingers cracked, blowing notes through the dust, future intact. Kid with a boombox, cardboard on the floor, breaking for $1 like it's 84. Grit in my teeth, sweat in the air. Every face a novel, every glare a dare. Rats run the rails, chasing breadcrumbs. This the heartbeat of the slums. Turnstiles keep spinning, but where they lead, concrete jungle feeds hunger, but not the need. Train screeches loud, drowning out the cries. The city don't forgive, but it never lies, never lies, never lies.
Rats scurry, city scorn, streets tattooed in soot. Corner boys play dice, dreams trapped underfoot. Graffiti whispers on the walls, tales of the unseen. Where the hydrants cry rivers washing over the unclean. Man with a sax on a 6 train, nose cracked and raw. Melodies a band-aid trying to cover the claw of a city that bites back, teeth sharp as a skyline. Every block a chapter, but the ending's a landmine. Concrete symphonies, echoes in the night. Subway serenade under flickering lights. Stories in the still, lives caught in the grind. The city never sleeps, but it dreams of rewind. Concrete symphonies, echoes in the night. Subway serenade under flickering lights. Stories in the still, lives caught in the grind. The city never sleeps, but it dreams of rewind. Rooftop daydreams, antennas poke at the stars below. Cops chase shadows, high beams on stolen cars. Pigeons plot the next move, perched like stone gargoyles. Oil slick puddles reflect the faces of turmoil. Bodega cats judge me lounging on crates of cola, while old heads sip coffee, debating about payola. Kids double dutch on the edge of forgotten lots. Life's a broken clock, but still time never stops. Manhole steam rises, ghostly breath of the streets. Every step's a heartbeat, syncopated beats. Cobblestones whisper secrets to my worn out shoes. This city's got a rhythm, you win some, you lose. Concrete symphonies, echoes in the night. Subway serenade under flickering lights. Stories in the still, lives caught in the grind. The city never sleeps, but it dreams and rewind. Concrete symphonies, echoes in the night. Subway serenade under flickering lights. Stories in the still, lives caught in the grind. The city never sleeps, but it dreams and rewind.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds click. Boot scuffs on the platform, echoes in the tunnel. Steel snakes slither, my mind starts to funnel. Thoughts of the grind, city lights that blind. Graffiti on the walls, hieroglyphs of the grind. Pocket full of dreams, but the seams stay frayed. Token in my palm, but the hope might fade. Rats in the shadows, hustlers in the glow. Metaphors heavy like the train steel flow. Subway stories where the truth runs deep through the veins of the city where the shadows creep. Metal wheels singing, a hymn for the streets. Subway stories where the past and present meet. Subway stories where the truth runs deep through the veins of the city where the shadows creep. Metal wheels singing, a hymn for the streets. Subway stories where the past and present meet. Late night preacher, Bible torn at the edges. Whispers to the Lord, salvation on the ledges. Baggy jeans sagging, boombox blasting. Break D's clashing with a history lasting. From the Bronx to Brooklyn, the boroughs connect. Each car a stage, each soul reflects. Pigeons on the platform, wings spread wide. Freedom feels distant, but we still ride. Subway stories where the truth runs deep through the veins of the city where the shadows creep. Metal wheels singing, a hymn for the streets. Subway stories where the past and present meet. Subway stories where the truth runs deep through the veins of the city where the shadows creep. Metal wheels singing, a hymn for the streets. Subway stories where the past and present meet. Turnstiles click like a clock ticking time. Every face a chapter, every glance a rhyme. Neon signs flicker, shadows on the tracks. Life in the balance, forward, never back. You're netty heavy. You're netty heavy. You're netty heavy. You're netty heavy.